and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. And pitching in this one for the A's, Barry Zito. What's the word on him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Just about to get started, Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. And we're underway. The 1-0.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Strike to Anderson.
That's a ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This to third, but it kicks foul. Now a rip into left center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one's in there. 0-1. And at second. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. So up next for Chicago, Frank Thomas. Big time power. Swing and a miss as he was late. Anderson leads off second with one gone in the inning. Way out front for strike two. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a big power threat. Miguel Ordonez. And that one fouled off. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man on second, 2 down. Cut out and missed, struck him out. That pays his 3rd of the game. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score.
Jones can't see him like night out. Who they call for the job? Hitman, hitman, hitman. No coming back, yeah, that's hitman.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Henderson hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. That one close, rule the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Popped up. Valentine. And there's 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get 1 pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Miguel Tejada, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jason.
2 down, bases empty. Next up for the A's, Jason Giambi. That one at the knees for a strike. That's outside. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Leading off, Paul Cantrell.
Ball.
The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
Out to short, Tejada. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That is six. The right fielder, Jose Abreu.
And up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. Yoan misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1-2 now. That one drilled left field. Estes takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Carlos Lee.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Second inning here, no score. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2. Two down, nobody on.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Struck him out swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Yoenis Estes. Chris Sale ready to get back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now Chris Davis. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Strike 2. Looking for the K.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Bounced out to short. Anderson sends it to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting started. Now it's the White Sox catcher, A.J. Pesky. And that skips into dirt.
That's ball 2. Hey!
Just
that ball
missed.
went out.
And now a full count.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
It's a leadoff walk,
Take your base.
and that's the go-ahead run.
Batting up, the second baseman, Jose Valentin.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Valentin. And the lefty with the 0-1. Hit on the ground might be 2. Tejada over to second, on to Giambi, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Tim Anderson. Led this game off with a double, but they weren't able to drive him in. Yeah, that's fouled off. This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a good eye there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And a 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Top of the 3rd, no score. Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the White Sox, and we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the A's designated hitter, Nick Swanger. Fastball for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. Barely a hair out of his zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball 2.
Foul ball there. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next up for the A's, Scott Bronson. Oh, great stop. There's one. To first, double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Going 2 now. Got him looking. That is the inning. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. On to the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up into this point.
So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now.
Ball.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Two down. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And here is Frank Thomas. He's 0 for 1.
Damn. Ball, that's upstairs.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and the White Sox strike first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Miguel Ordonez. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball. That's out.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Ordonez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. So they're now out of challenges. Missed with a changeup. Ball 3. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
So 2 down. So up now for Chicago, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Up next to the White Sox.
So digging in, Carlos Lee. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. Lee measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in Panama. Now the 0-1. That's a laser base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next to the White Sox.
So up next, A.J. Heskey worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. On the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. On 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that's a strikeout looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Bottom 4. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Tejada. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Jason Giambi up next for the A's. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Davis digs in now. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Sale, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same.
Whips it across. That ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 2-2 game. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, Jose Valentin.
You know, these White Sox being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. The man they call TA7, Tim Anderson, into the box. 1 for 2.
Hey!
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball.
In the air, right field. 2 down.
Up next is Chicago. The third baseman, number 6, Munetaka Murakami.
So up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one for strike 1. Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Tim Hudson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Muller, a left-hander, also throwing. Two down, nobody on. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score remains 2-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Moncada. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Also into the ball game, Harold Baines. He takes over at right. Also entering the game, Ray Durham. He'll play second. Also into the ball game, Andrew Benintendi. He'll be out in left field. Also entering the game, Luis Robert Jr. He'll be patrolling center field. The first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to get the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by them.
Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Everything in that at-bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate. And, of course, that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
Nick Swanger up next for the A's. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's the third baseman, Scott Bronson. He hit it to a double play his first time up. Outside with a breaking ball. To third might be 2. Murakami to second, on to first, double play.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.